Everybody, let's go. Yeah, go. We're the real deal in digital radio. Yeah. Global R&B. We certified. 96.3.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 is Global R&B 96.3, the real deal in digital radio. But you already know what we really are. We're the best, your number one source for R&B music. We got an outstanding show for today, man. Let me turn my phone off while I'm inside of this building. My bad, people. I'm so sorry. I'm being unprofessional today. Listen, I got a lady named D in the building.
What's up?
How you feeling today, baby?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great, feeling good. How are we? You never heard that before. Don't worry about it. Listen. I got a controversial subject, all right? I want to go ahead and talk about this, all right? I know I'm probably going to get some backlash, but, in recent news of the last couple of weeks, matter of fact, my brother DJ J threw a top to bottom inside his entertainment rundown, but I said I got to talk about this in depth. So, in recent news with Arthea Franklin, she's been trending lately due to her hit song, A Natural Woman. A post has been made by a social media group asking for the song to be taken down in support of the LGBT community to protect trans women, saying there's no such thing as a natural woman. Now, before I get your take on this, lady named D, I got to take this to Comedy Hype News. Tiffany Thompson. Yeah.
In today's day and age, it seems as though more groups are attempting to remove art that they deem offensive and potentially damaging to society. Last week, the Transcultural Mindfulness Alliance took to Twitter to call for Arthea Franklin's 1968 hit, You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, to be removed from both Spotify and Apple Music after considering the lyrics to be offensive. The group would tweet, Arthea Franklin's 1968 song, Natural Woman, perpetuates multiple harmful anti-trans stereotypes. There is no such thing as a natural woman. The song has helped inspire acts of harm against transgender women. TCMA is requesting that it is removed from Spotify and Apple Music. Shortly after the tweet went out, many didn't hesitate to offer their own commentary on the headline. D.L. Hughley would take to Instagram and caption, that song was written in 19MF68. Stop. Freedom to identify or classify or assign whatever you feel like is your right. Cool. But no one's right should infringe on anyone else's, especially how they feel, like the song says. Contrary to what I guess is unpopular opinion, there is such a thing as a natural woman. Nothing about this song written over half a century ago has anything to do with hate or harm to anyone. This was a song about love and affection. Is nothing sacred anymore? Y'all might as well pack R&B up.
So is nothing sacred anymore? Okay, that's not really a question. But I had to put it out there. So now, Lady named D, with that being said, thank you, Tiffany Thompson, for the entertainment news. But I gotta ask the question: why is this an issue for some people inside the trans community? Sorry, my bad. The microphone's on now.
Nah, you good. So honestly, I feel like within every group of people, you always have that little group of people that kind of take it too far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and even within the Black community, you have people that take it too far. Like some things are just simply, truly not that deep. And I believe in this situation, it's really, truly not that deep.
I agree with you right now. I agree with that. All right. I ain't want to interrupt you. You still going? You good?
Nah, I'm good.
I'm going to say I cannot speak for the trans community. I want to make sure I'm saying it right because I don't want to offend anybody. I can't speak for them. So I hope if anybody's listening, make sure you hit the hotline 804-476-2306. If I'm missing something, if a lady named D is missing something, please enlighten us. This is by no means offensive or anything like that. So we want to make sure we get this right. But I can't speak for them. But I definitely think, or I would assume, that they may or may not feel a certain way because they are not truly, this is me saying this, I'm not speaking for lady named D, they are not truly a natural woman, all right? They was not born of that ancestors. Now, I don't want to get into a whole lot of gender identity because I ain't gonna act like I'm well versed on it. Maybe you might be a little bit well versed, you might have a definition. I'm just saying, when she made the song, she was talking about herself. She was talking about love and affection, and she was talking about how she felt and how she felt with her femininity. So I didn't take it any kind of way. So I could be wrong, but I can understand why they might feel that way because of the thoughts that they have internally with themselves.
All right, so that brings up the point of what is considered a natural woman.
Ah, man, why you go make me answer this?
Yeah, you go first.
mm, I
Save the
was
best for last.
okay. Say the best for last. I would definitely say, listen. I would definitely say it is. I don't even know how this is a real question, but God dang it, I would say that it's a biological woman. It's a biological. You was born biologically a woman. You know, somebody that sits truly inside of her femininity. You know, okay. That's my real thoughts on this. Somebody that sits truly in her femininity, and she was born all parts of her a woman. I gotta agree with Dia Hoogley on this one. The song was made in 1969. I don't think. Come on, man.
I won't even. I agree with D.L. Hughley like 100%. That song was made in 1969, kind of like the song "I'm Coming Out." But you don't see a lot of straight people like, oh, we need to ban that song because the LGBT community took it and made it work for them. Just like they could really make this song work for them because the lyrics aren't "You make me a natural woman." The lyrics are "You make me feel like a natural woman." So
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. It makes you feel like a natural woman. So even if they want to take it, even if the trans community want to take it, I would say that they feel like a natural woman, and I understand that. I'm not hating on that. Back on the block, you know, be who you is. But hey, that's neither here or there. I don't want, like I say, we're not here to offend anybody. But if we are taking this incorrectly, people, let us know. Hit the hotline 804-476-2306 because I want to be enlightened. I want to be well educated and well diverse on this particular subject. This is Global R&B 96.3. We got a lot more in this conversation. To the people, I'm gonna ask everybody: should the song be taken down? I need to know what y'all thinking. Should this song be taken down? What you got, a lady named D?
No, never come for Aretha Franklin like that. Nah, before y'all even talk about that song being taken down, we gonna have to take down the Star Spangled Banner and all these other songs that actually contain lyrics that are harmful to multiple communities.
Damn.
And Elvis gonna have to get back his whole discography. Like, nah,
all of that.
That's not a song we should take down.
All of that. I'm definitely gonna say hell no. Don't take the song. Don't even touch the song. All right. This was a song that was made with no disrespect to the LGBT community in mind at all. It was not made to be disrespectful. She was talking about how she felt inside while she's laying inside of her man's arms. And you could lay whoever arms you want to lay in, but she was talking about how she felt inside, about how she felt with her man, feeling how she could sit inside her natural femininity. Because we know we always talking about toxic masculinity and stuff like that nowadays, right? So she's just saying like, look, man, you make me feel like a natural woman. I feel like I don't gotta compete with you. I feel like a woman inside. I feel all my juices. I mean, it's flowing. But anyway, I understand it. So you take this song down, you gotta take down the movie Gone with the Wind. And I ain't gonna lie, I like the movie Gone with the Women, but how we was portrayed as black people, the Civil War and everything, take it down. You gotta take down every movie with when they portray blackface.
Yeah,
that they haven't taken down off of any type of some of these movies still got Academy Awards.
Yeah, like Breakfast at Tiffany's.
All of that.
That white dude that was playing the Asian dude, and they like made his
Man, I'm saying, so if these critically acclaimed movies that are said to be wonderful, beautiful, and a work of art, how are you going to touch this piece of art that Aretha Franklin made? You see what I'm saying? And that's my thought.
No, I agree with it. So how do you think that we can support people within the trans community without going against our own beliefs?
Damn.
Oh. They're not going to agree with me on this one. They're not going to agree. Nobody's going to agree with me on this one. But because I am a person that wants to, I believe what I believe. And if that doesn't mean that I got to support you on it. If I see you or I deem you to be wrong, I cannot support you on it. I'm not saying the situation, but the thing is, don't infringe on my rights to believe what I want to believe. I say it like that first. You do you, I do me. I won't come in your lane. You won't come in my lane. All right, and just live your truth, but just don't force it on me. Now, and I say that, and I know what you're gonna say, because I even think this, but I don't know what you're gonna say. I even think about this when it comes to racism.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say why. I can't stop you from being racist. Just don't bring it around me. Just don't come in my way. You can think almost every day. I'm pretty sure that somebody's calling me the N-word in their mind, but they keep it to themselves. I respect you for that. Just don't bring it around me. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but I don't agree with that.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like the people that think it and aren't expressive to it are more dangerous than the people that actually have that rhetoric. Because it's one thing for me to know that you don't like me because of my sexual orientation or the color of my skin, what have you. For you to express it, all right, I know how to deal with you. I don't really know how to deal with people that feel that type of way but never express it mentally, but a lot of times they do underhanded things that you're not thinking about that can negatively affect you. But to answer the question and how we can be more supportive of the trans community, I think two things are to have basic human respect and decency. You don't have to like somebody. You don't have to agree with what they do. That's perfectly fine. But you should have just basic human respect for somebody.
I give you that. That's what, I feel like you just said what I said. Maybe I said it different.
No, because I feel like the you do me, I do you. If you don't bring it to my space, I kind of feel like that's like dismissive. That's kind of like saying like all the black people can stay in Hopewell, Virginia, and as long as they don't come into Petersburg, that's fine.
I'm cool with that. I do believe inside segregation. I don't have to live. One thing I respect about the Asian community is they uplift themselves. They gonna get their money regardless. They gonna get their money off of us because women gonna go get their nails. Let me shut up. But I understand what you're saying. But I think when I say that, I'm saying I would never know if I don't really know what you're doing.
That's true.
In the end of the day, okay, for example, I don't believe in homosexuality, but I'm not against it. You could do what you want to do.
Got you.
My thing is don't put it in a way where you say, if I'm gay, you expect for me to go be gay too. I'm not don't expect for me to go be gay. But I support what you do. Go do what you do over there. Just don't expect for me to have that same value.
How many times have you encountered that though?
Twice.
Twice in all your years?
Yeah, twice. I have it. Now, whatever they thinking inside their head, maybe they don't want to try me, but I had it happen to me twice.
Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna call him out because he's a big supporter of the show. I love you, bro. But yeah, it happened to me twice, man. Listen, we gotta hit a break in a second. But I think that's the only thing I'm sitting in. It's like I got love for everybody. I don't really know what people may or may not be thinking in their head. They might think I'm a bigot just because of right where I'm saying right now, because I don't support them on the level that they want me to support them in. But I got love for you.
I just think they just want basic, because they do, like, statistically, they have the highest mortality. They don't live a long period of time, and most of the time it's through the violence.
We're talking about the LGBT community?
Yes. The trans community specifically.
I remember that used to be black people, but I got what you're saying. We'll be back after this break. Global R&B 96.3.